Hi friends, I welcome you all. So in this session, I'm going to explain about the data science course using Python because nowadays, there is a lot of demand for this course. Especially people are much eager to know about data science and data analytics and machine learning. So in this demo session, I'm going to cover what is data science, what is the total depth of data science. Okay, so this course we are dealing with the Python. Now, this is what the outline of this particular session. So first, we will start with what is data, big data, and what are the challenges that are associated in big data. Then what exactly mean by data science, and what can we do with data science? Why a lot of people are showing this much interest, irrespective of their specialization. Okay. Then similarly, what are the packages? So current packages with the data science, like what could be the starting package for a fresher, and what could be the average package, what could be the maximum package that is possible if you really become expert in a data science. Okay, then what we learn in data science is very important. Why? Because everyone says that this is good, this is bad, and this will get give you a lot of packages. But here the thing is that where we need to start it, because data science is something ocean. You need to cover a lot of things, lot of different concepts, lot of different subjects. So you need to cover it in a sequential manner, in a logical manner. So if you miss that logic, then automatically the things will become much more complex, and that leads to a confusion. Finally, the student will lose interest. So what is important is like accurate plan of action is very important. So which is called as a route map. So when you are learning this course first time, or when you want to become an expert in this course, you might be knowing little bit, probably little bit, about Python, or little bit, about the fundamentals of a data science. But really, you want to get a skills which can provide you a job. So you could have an accurate plan, so that complete roadmap, where to start it, so how to carry forward and where to end it. So everything I am going to tell you in this presentation. Okay, then what after the course? You might be surprising after seeing this, but anyway, you will come to know the answer for this. So for that, you have to wait for 10 to 15 more minutes. Okay, now let us start with the sources of data, because when we call it as data science, data analytics, data engineering, everything the basis on data. So nowadays, lot of data is being generated. So where it is generated, of course, websites, lot of web data, web-based data, a lot of e-commerce, something like Amazon, Flipkart, a lot of financial transactions have been happening across the globe in each and every bank, the banking sector, maybe data generated due to the, like bank transactions, or credit card transactions, or debit card transactions, various modes of transactions, UPI transactions. Okay, then online trading and purchasing, and most important is like social network, because nowadays social networking sites like Insta, Facebook, okay, Twitter, so these are ruling the world, like YouTube. Okay, so different things. So there are a lot of things, ultimately lot of huge amount of data is being generated. But exactly, if you can know, if we could be able to quantify this data, then at least we can understand, it will give us a very good glance, okay, into what is the depth of that particular data science. So here, my friends, I'm providing you here a little amount of statistics, so which will give you the depth of this data science completely. Okay, so for example, here I've provided a few examples. So for example, Google alone processes 20 petabytes of data per day. So these are the statistics in the according to the year 2021. So just remember, Google alone processed 20 petabytes. We know 1 GB. 1 petabyte is equal to 10 lakh GBs, 10 lakh gigabyte. So Google alone is processing only 20 petabytes per day. It is not per year. Once again, I remind you here, 1 GB, 1 petabyte is equal to 10 lakh gigabyte. And Facebook is generating 4 petabytes every day. Every day, new data of 4 petabytes is generated by only Facebook. And every second, on an average, around 6,000 tweets are tweeted on Twitter, are corresponding to over 350,000 tweets sent per minute, and 500 million tweets per day, and around 200 billion tweets per year. So just imagine what could be the memory occupied by this many number of tweets, because a tweet can has a text message, it can have an image, or it can have, like a video file or audio file associated with this. A lot of options are possible. So just imagine what could be the total memory occupied by these particular 200 billion tweets which are being tweeted per year. Then just imagine what could be the total data generated per day. Something like websites like Amazon, Flipkart, State Bank of India. State Bank of India is approximately, it was existing in more than 100 countries across the globe. Then overall, if you consider entire world generates like 2.5 quintillions of bytes per day, which is equal to 1000 petabytes of data. So every day, entire world is generating new data, which occupies the volume of approximately 1000 petabytes of data. Once again, I remind you, 1 petabyte is equal to 10 lakh gigabyte, 10 lakh gigabyte, my dears. Okay. Now, what are the challenges with this? It's good that we are getting a lot of data. That's fine. Now, what are the challenges associated with this? See, there are majorly two challenges. See, whenever we are getting a new data, we need to store it, right? Because later on, we may need that data in the future for other necessities. Okay, maybe for study purpose or something purpose, something or other we need it. So for that, we need to store the data. If you want to store the data, we need a memory. Now, what is the cost of 1 TB hard disk? Just imagine. So today in Indian market, it costs around 3,000 to 5,000 rupees. So if you want to store 1 TB of data, then you need to spend 3 to 5,000 of rupees Indian currency in Indian currency. Now, what could be the total? What could be the total cost that will incur if you want to store the data generated every day? So that is 1000 petabytes of data. Of course, anyway, being a data scientist, we are not much interested in storage of data. In fact, we are interested in the second factor, that is, for example, let us assume successfully we are storing the entire data. Now, I want to retrieve the data. I want to retrieve the required data at required point of time, maybe in a particular day, a particular month, in a particular year. That is what exactly I want to retrieve the data from available entire data. Now, what could be the time taken? So, for example, here I am providing you the time required to read 1 TB or disk. 1 terabyte disk is minimum 3 hours. That too, if you can read a data with 100 megabytes per second. Okay, now what could be the time that is required to read entire 1000 petabytes of data which is being generated every day? So just imagine, if you want to process, if you want to analyze everyday data on the same day, then how many number of people need to work across the globe? So just divide this 1 TB by 1000 petabytes. Roughly, you required that many number of data scientists or data analysts or data engineers across the globe. My dears, this statistics, whatever I have shown you, it is of the year 2021. Now we are in the 2023. Now just imagine what could be the increase in the total data that is generated. What could be the total increment in the employment that is provided by the field of data scientist and its allied field like data analyst and data engineer or data architect of different size. So that is the reason why a lot of people are interested in that. That is the reason why there is a lot of demand for this kind of course. Okay, right. Now coming to next, nowadays people are using if you become a data scientist or any expert in related to the data science, then you need to handle the big data. Now what is this big data? So basically big data is nothing but it will have three properties. One is the volume. So usually the size of the data will be very large. That is the one thing. Next, the velocity of the data means it is dynamic, it is very dynamic. So it keep on changing, maybe hourly, maybe every minute, maybe after 24 hours, after one day, and every maybe weekly, like the daily or monthly. So this is having the property of changing over a time. Then variety and complexity. Entire data is not available in the same format. You can't say that entire data is available in text format. Entire data is available in the form of a numbers. No, it's not like that. So you will have a different, some data in the form of a text, some data in the form of an audio, some data in the form of an maybe XML file or something else. So you will have a data of different types. So if any data which possesses this property, that is called as a big data. Now this particular diagram shows the architecture of the data, like KBs to PB. So KB is then MB is then GB, then DB, then BB. So you just travel across this particular outer circle, then you will reach a real time. So that means what you need to understand is in real time, once you become a data scientist or a data analyst, you are going to operate with a very large data, which is more than TBs of data. By default, you'll be operating. GB is nothing to you if you become a data scientist. So my dears, mentally you ready. Mentally you get ready that you are going to operate with a very large amount of data, which is a practical data and which is a real-time data. That is what the thing that you need to understand from this particular diagram. Okay, now what types of data do we have? So we do have a lot of data, like for example relational data, maybe in the form of tables, text data, semi-structured data, graph data, social network data, semantic web data, live streaming data. So different types of data do we have. Doesn't matter which type of data we are handling. Doesn't matter in which form it is stored, doesn't matter where the data is stored. We need to access it, we need to analyze it, we need to process it, we need to make some reports, we need to make some good conclusions based on that particular data, or we may need to attend the queries that are raised by the client based on the data that is provided. Okay, so you can't say that, oh, I can allow only PDF form in the data in the PDF form. If you say like that, your client will approach some other person, so you will lose your business. That is what the thing will happen. So that is why being a data scientist, irrespective of the sources, you should be able to access the data. So that's why the little knowledge about the database is also very much essential if you really want to become a database engineer or something like data scientist or a data analyst. Okay, now what can we do with data when we have a lot of data with us? No, so you can do a lot of things. You can aggregate the data, you can implement some statistics. Okay, then you can index the data, you can search the data, you can query the data, you can apply some statistical modeling methods, you can apply from data mining methods, so that you can make some knowledge discovery, some meaningful conclusions from that available data. So ultimately, when you have a data, you can retrieve the data, you can process the data, you can analyze the data, so that you will get some meaningful conclusions from that particular data. That is what the main aim of any data scientist or a data analyst. Now, what is data science? See, data science is like, it is all, it's kind of a multidisciplinary course. It is not a single disciplinary course. So here, the candidate background doesn't matter, whether you're from a BTech, maybe the BTech, CSE or IT or mechanical, civil, whatever it is. No need to bother. Even a BSc graduate can do BSc computers, BSc electronics, okay, BSc even chemistry, biochemistry people are also doing. So civil engineering, mechanical engineering, MBA, MCA, all degree. Because with a single alone degree, you can't become a data scientist. You need to cover a lot of discipline. And that is why there is a multidisciplinary course. If you really want to become a data scientist, you should have a knowledge of computer science fundamentals and mathematics knowledge, statistics, okay, a lot of things, data visualization. So that's why it is called as a multidisciplinary course. So what matters for a data scientist is your interest matters. If you're really interested, if you're really committed, if you're ready to do the hard work within a shortest span of time, then you can take up this particular course. Okay, don't say, sir, I'm not from CSC, I'm not from IT, whether the people will prefer or not. No, it's not like that. Anyone are eligible to attend this course, anyone are eligible to take up this course. Okay, now this diagram shows the architecture of this hierarchy of a data science. See, the innermost circle is a data science. The dark one, which is indicating you it's a data science. So which is studying a lot of circles, small other circles. So which are nothing but data science is interacting with that many fields. You require the knowledge of statistics. You require the knowledge of machine learning. You require the knowledge of data mining. You require the knowledge of databases. You require the knowledge of visualizations. Like this, data science is a multidisciplinary. You need different varieties of knowledge. You need different fields of knowledge. Then only you can become a perfect data scientist. Now, what are the roles that we will be getting in as a data scientist? See, once you are a part of a data science, the data science I told you it's like ocean. So different people are using different designations here. So like people are using data analyst, and some people are calling machine learning engineer. Some people are calling data engineer. Some people are using data scientist, data architect, statistician, business analyst, deep learning engineer. More or less, the roles and responsibilities of all these people are more or less same, because they all comes under single domain, single umbrella, which is called as a data science. The base for all this thing is a data science. So once you know the fundamentals of a data science, then you can become anyone from this. Okay. Now here, what is important is, so what exactly we are going to, what is the route map? Because everyone will say that it's fine, everything is fine. But if you really want to take up this course, then what exactly you have to do? See, in our premises, we are from Shellex Software Solutions Private Limited, a software training company, so which are established 10 years ago, and we have been operating in the training. So now, so we'll be providing this complete full data science course using Python, because when we say using Python, there are other options too. So there are popular two languages are there. Python, second one is R programming. But most of the people uses Python, and there are a lot of technical reasons behind that. So we are also completing this course using Python. So we are starting this course and we are completing those within these many phases. Okay. The first one is that in the first phase,
we will train you on the programming language. So we are proceeding with the Python. So that is why we will be first to train you the fundamentals of Python programming language, which are much more essential for a data scientist or a data analyst. Next, in the second step, we will be training you in Python libraries, which are once again very much essential things for a data scientist. The two libraries, very famous libraries like NumPy, which stands for Numerical Python, and Pandas. So these two libraries we will train you after completion of the Python. So this will complete in step 2. Then in step 3, in phase 3, we will be like training you in the statistics, both theoretically and programming, because whatever the knowledge that we have gained in the step 1 and step 2, so that will be used and that will be implemented to implement the statistics in the step 3. In the step 4, we will be training you in the data visualization. So in Python, we will have a lot of libraries. For example, a few I've shown here, like Matplotlib is used as a two-dimensional as well as three-dimensional data visualization, and Seabird is there, Plotly is there, Bokeh is there. Lot of things are there. Pandas also we use for a visualization. Part of Pandas, not entire Pandas. Then we have scikit-learn also is there, which will help us in visualizing the data. So several 3 to 4 like libraries in Python, including Matplotlib and Seabird. Also, we will train you, and also we will teach you the complete data visualization. So after completion of phase 4, then we will start the machine learning, which is like heart of a data scientist, data science course. So whatever the knowledge that we get in the previous 4 steps, that is much essential in the machine learning. Without having the knowledge of previous 4 steps, you cannot do the machine learning. So coming to machine learning is nothing but it is a set of algorithms, set of standard algorithms which will help you in analyzing the data, which will help you in processing the data. So there are various machine learning algorithms are there, like we have supervised learning algorithms and unsupervised learning algorithms. So then we will be teaching you, we will be training you at least 8 to 10 machine learning algorithms. We will be writing our own programs for each and every machine learning algorithms, and also we will compare with the standard algorithms. That is what we are doing. So once the machine learning is completed, then the discussion will start on something like advanced technique like time series analysis. Okay, then handling with the unorganized data. So data cleaning process. These things will be done. So once after this, so with that the syllabus will be completed. Now after this, we will have a discussion on data analysis, data analytic tools. Also, for example, we will cover you the advanced Excel, and also we will cover the complete Power BI. So these are used for data analytics. Okay, so that is what I told you. There is a very little difference between the data science and data analytics. Okay, now next after that we will provide you a projects, and after the projects, during the projects, we will help you. We will guide you how to get certifications, because certifications will create lot of impact on a candidate profile. So what you need nowadays, if you want to really get a job, your profile should have a very good weightage. So that is possible only by certification, by getting the certification. And the candidate, those who joins with us, so we will be helping you with minimum 2 to 3 certifications per candidate, so which will improve the profile of the candidate, and that will improve the probability of selecting for a job. Then we will be also providing internships, okay, because internships is the only way to get a real-time knowledge. Of course, we will be doing the real-time projects, but anyway, internship is internship, because the things will be much more realistic. The things are very much genuine in case of the internships. So we'll be providing you the internship assistance also. So once you finish the internship, then you can search for a job, and we'll be also providing 100% job assistance, 100% job assistance program. So this is what exactly the complete roadmap. So once again, I'll repeat quickly. So first, a programming language will be covered, then Python libraries, NumPy, Pandas will be covered, then the statistics will be covered, then data visualization, followed by the machine learning. After that, advanced topics in the data science. Then after, the projects will be provided, then certifications, then internships, then job assistance. This is what the complete full structure. So nowadays, as in the Hyderabad itself, we do have, for freshers, I am telling you, the minimum package for a data scientist is starting from 6 lakhs per annum, and the maximum package is up to 12 to 13 lakhs per annum, and the most average package is around 8 to 8.5 lakh per annum. This is what the demand. But if you really want to gain a good package, make sure that your profile has good certifications, your profile has good internships, so that, and your profile has a good genuine skill set.
If you have these three things, then ultimately your profile will be selected wherever you go. So my dears, here we are providing you the good skills, and also will be providing you the certifications, and also will be providing you the internships also. So whatever the requirements of the candidates are there, so all the requirements will be fulfilled, and happily you can go for a very excellent jobs with a wonderful packages. So this is what exactly a complete roadmap. Now I'm taking machine learning little in depth. If you really want to become a machine learning, so because data science will incomplete without machine learning, right? So the first thing that you much more essential is the mathematics, for example, knowledge of linear algebra, statistics, and probability. Then much more two libraries are required, that is NumPy, Pandas. Then after that, once, because already we are covering this to you, and after covering this, then we will enter in the machine learning algorithms. So for example, we have supervised learning algorithms, unsupervised algorithms, and reinforced algorithms. Okay, not only that, and we have like linear regression, logistic regression, clustering, KNN, K nearest neighbors algorithms, and support vector machine algorithms, decision trees, random forest, overfitting, underfitting. Lot of things will be discussed. I told you now, 8 to 10 algorithms will be covered. After that, so we learn about the data processing methods, so how to handle the null values, how to handle the missing values, how to standardize the values. Okay, then also we will be dealing with the advanced ready-made libraries which will be used to implement the machine learning methods. That is scikit-learn. Also we will learn. We will learn TensorFlow also. So like altogether 8 to 10 different libraries which are much more essential for the data science and data analytics people, that will be covered entirely in this thing. Okay. And the silent features of this our course are like, most of the entire duration of the course will be approximately 3 months. It will be completed in between 2.5 to 2.2.5 months to the 3 months. And we have very flexible timings. Both modes of training are available. You can see, you can attend for offline and you can attend in online also. Okay. Then what are the deliverables? So the moment you join the course, then we will give you a classroom notes to you, study materials to you, 2 ebooks we will give you, one for Python and another for data science, and 2 certifications, one certifications on Python we will provide you, another certification on data science. So these certifications are internationally valid certifications. Then 2 projects will provide you, and interview questions and answers also, previously asked interview questions and answers also provide you. We will giving you complete 100% internship assistance to you, and also followed by the placement assessment. So this is what the things that are included. So we are giving you skill set, we are giving you certifications, we are giving you real-time knowledge also, and also we are giving you internship assistance followed by the placement assistance. So these are all what the silent features of this course. So if you are interested, the contact details are available in the description. So if you have any queries, you can post your query in the form of a comment, and you can reach us at our office. Our address is also available in the description. So if any further queries are there, we are also giving you our mobile number or contact number. You can directly call us or you can directly meet us. So thank you.